Dustin Rosen, Rugby Sevens Magazine, down to the last second. Sevens life, baby. We just got back from West Coast Sevens, San Luis Obispo. What a freaking tournament. History was made. Cal Poly took down Cal Varsity Rugby. UCLA took down Cal Varsity in the finals and in pool play. It was legendary across the board because anytime that you beat Cal, it is a big day. It's just a big day. It's just what it is. Why? Because Cal doesn't lose often. The CRCs, they had their worst finish ever in sevens at the CRCs, not making it to the quarterfinals. Crazy day there. Crazy day here in their first tournament of the year for sevens. What is going on with Cal? We're going to break down this Cal Poly match versus Cal Rugby and analyze what really happened here with Cal versus Cal Poly. I will say this, that Cal Poly beat Cal. There is nothing that you could say about what the refs how the refs played an impact in this match. If anything at all, you can make the case that Poly actually was at a disadvantage with the way that the refs, the ref put on this match. I thought that there was a few more favorable calls Cal's way than Cal Poly's way. But Cal Poly just stuck with it and they got the job done. What an incredible match. Hats off to Cal Poly. This was just inspiring to see this match go down. So we're going to get right into it right now. We're going to start right here in the beginning. We're going to break down the match as it went, as it happened. So we have Patrick Madden here. Absolute stud for Cal Poly. Getting ready for the opening kickoff. There's a few shots here where it didn't, it wasn't a complete match. It just kind of starts in certain places, so forgive me on that. But we'll see what happens here. Cal gets the ball. They're missing a few key players. Big time fend off there. They're missing some key players, but they definitely have more than enough out here to play Cal Rugby. They've got some newcomers. They're missing key players. They've got some injuries. They've had some great seniors that graduated, but it's no excuse. Cal had a squad out here, and they should have won this match if you're just comparing to the players on paper. They get a knock on here right off the bat, trying to attack hard, and they lose the ball. This is Cal Poly's first opportunity here to start off the match with a try. You got to play error-free, really, if you're going to beat Cal. And we can see right here, Poly knocks the ball back on, and it's going to go right back to Cal here. 0-0 early on. Cal getting it out to Sam Walsh, another absolute stud this year on the sevens circuit for college rugby. And it is Jack Gallagher getting in there. You see his hand was just able to get in. We'll show you a zoom in here, show you a closer look. It was hard to tell, but we got a quick look here. You'll see his right arm coming to the top of the screen. It got down. It was a clean try. Jack Gallagher puts it down, 5-0 Cal, and here we go. Here we go. We're thinking Cal's probably going to start off and keep it going here. As you can see, we're having some camera issues, but we fix it quickly here. So Poly gets their first or second crack at it. They did really well at executing in space and patience, and they had a few plays like that where they were just able to maintain possession. Plays like this. They were a scrappy bunch. They won every 50-50 ball. Haggerty here sees an opening, takes advantage of it. Cal Poly answers back against Cal, and that's what you want to do. You want to keep the match as close as possible with Cal. You want to move the ball around. You want to be patient, keep possession, eat up that clock, and give yourself a chance to win in the end. And if you can do that, then you got a shot. 5-5 here in the first half. Cal Poly versus Cal. Got my tea. I drink tea sometimes. Starts off once again. Cal was able to get the ball after a kickoff, but Poly winning the scrum here. Getting it out. Look at this patience that they display here. A lot of patience. They're very good at getting to the rucks, supporting their teammates really well, being patient, working the ball around, Here's Dominic, a freshman who is an absolute stud. He's got great support players. Look at taking the men, drawing the defender there, drawing another defender there, drawing a defender, moving the ball around, staying very, very close to each other. Poly wasn't so spread. They stood close to each other. They took the contact, and then they worked the ball. Big time hit here by the freshman. I believe his name is Sid Hollins from the UK. And then Cal just dominated this ruck here. But what was the call? They were calling it was diving over for Cal. We're going to take a second look at that and go back. So we have, okay, so Madden gets big hit here. Haggerty, it looks like Haggerty trying to get over Madden here. Cal is up, 2 guys on the ball, pushing over on the ruck. Just a great display if they were able to maintain their feet on the ground. You see Sid trying to keep his balance there, but ultimately they just kind of fall over top of it here. Yeah, see, Hollins is just over the ball on the ground now. Poly able to hold the ruck strong enough, long enough to draw the penalty here. Just a scrappy bunch, man. They played everything that they have. You know what happens. You get up for these kind of games. Cal Poly's in their own backyard. They're home. They're pumped for this. Everybody knows that they want to take down Cal, and who wouldn't? 5-5 steal here in the first half. Exactly what Cal Poly wanted, to keep this game close and to eat up the clock to see if they can pull away the victory in the end. Poly gets it out here. Madden, you see his pace. He's very patient. He's not looking to attack. They're looking to be very patient. And I think that this was Cal's miscue, or flaw in this match. I thought that they should have blitzed so much more on defense. They kind of stood back and let Poly work the ball around, and it was Cal Poly's game to play. They set the tone. They set the momentum. And I think that that is why they were ultimately able to pull off this win. Scrappy bunch here. We see Haggerty getting in. Poly there for the ruck once again. And just moving the ball around. Not trying to attack that line too much, but just move the ball around and wait for their opportunities. They displayed so much patience and wisdom in this, and it just kept them in the game, and it ate up a lot of clock. Now, we didn't see it there. The ref called diving. I think he called diving over on Poly, but it was definitely a knock-on by the Cal player, and this was a big break for Cal early on. We'll take a second look at that. So all right, so here it is right here. The ball goes loose. Cal Poly player gets the ball. I don't know who that is on Cal. I think it may be Sid. And if you look right there, there's a free shot right there. You see the Cal varsity player's hand come in, and that's what knocks that ball free. It was the ref was in a tough spot to call that, but it was definitely a knock-on. I don't think it could. Maybe a card, maybe not, but either way, Cal Varsity Rugby is going to get the ball, and I would say that this was their first break of the match. Still in the first half here, but can't be much time. I really felt like Cal moved the ball around and kind of played Cal Poly's game. They were moving the ball around so much, but they have such they have better athletes than Poly, and I thought that they should have had a few goes. Andrade is a monster. He's got to take a few runs. Sam Walsh, another great athlete. Kevin Saunders, another hard runner. Like, they just have to go. Put your head down, back yourself. Taylor Damron, another one, maybe should have took the edge there. I just felt like Cal should have been more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. And this is where we have another questionable call here. I thought Haggerty was in on this ruck. I thought he poached that ball pretty clean. We'll take a look back at this right here. So the Cal player is down on the ground. Haggerty comes in to get over this ball, and he's over it. I mean, there it is right there. He's over that ball. He's still over that ball, still over it, still over it. Saunders comes in and tries to pull him off of it. I mean, I don't know what's not a poach. Like, that's clean right there. And he was about to go off to the races, and Cal gets their second break of the match. And the fans don't like it. You hear them booing in the background. But Poly not allowing this to affect their play. They stood in. I mean, watch this goal line defense right here by Cal Poly. Andrade, I thought right here, look, you got a smaller freshman. Look at this. That was just a great team effort. Look at the scrappy bunch. They're all over it. Look at this. They're all over it. Look at this. The defense for Cal Poly so aggressive here when they really needed to be. Players diving over for Cal. It's just an ugly situation here, and Poly's able to get it. And I love this play by Patrick Madden. Madden gets the ball. He knows it's 5-5 against Cal. They want to kill clock. You're in deep in your own territory. I'm fine with it. 5-5 at the halftime. Great move by Patrick Madden to just let's get to half. That was a few phases. We're all tired here. It's 5-5. That's a win to go into halftime in a tie game. But here Cal starts off the second half big time. Casano comes in. Got some camera issues here, but Casano comes in. Cal gets the ball right off the restart. They're moving it. Sam Walsh has a go, backs himself, fends to the young freshman, says, I'm better than you. I'm just going to take it on the outside. I'm not going to play games, and I'm just going to be aggressive and back myself. And I thought Cal should have done more of this, but they just didn't. Anyhow, Sam Walsh puts the try in. It's 12-5 Cal. I'm on the other side of the field because I always like to give – I wanted to give Poly an opportunity here to get something good on camera to see if they could pull off the upset. But I was regretting it after this second kickoff here. Poly goes down. Cal's got like three guys in the ruck here to try to win this ball back, and they do. Coming in aggressive, trying to out-athleticism, trying to bring their athletes and go one-on-one with Poly, and I think that's what they needed to do. Saunders gets it out, and Cal touches down here, and now I'm on the other side of the pitch, and I'm like, ah, shoot, I should have went down to the other end to where Cal is going to score, because this looks like it could get out of hand. Cal is now up 2 tries on Cal Poly. They're up 12 points. Max Schumacher puts it in, and it's 17-5 Cal. Now, I'm getting ready to go down to the other end, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to give Poly one more shot here on the restart. If they could pull something off, I'm going to stay on this end of the pitch to see if they do something here. I wanted to see a game. Who doesn't want to see a game? I love to see a game. So I'm here waiting to see if the underdogs strike back, to see if the Cowbells back themselves here at home, and just watch what happens here. I mean, Poly gets the ball. They go down. Cal's swarming the rucks once again, but Poly finds a way to get this out. Just incredible job on the ruck there by Poly to keep it alive. Another big hit for Cal. Poly sticks in there. A great ruck. I think that may have been Haggerty there. Not sure. I'm sorry about that. But here's Poly getting it out. Now here's the young freshman, Alex Domine, stepping up when the team needed it. Step City over Adam Ross. Finds a way to keep going. And then the sexy offload
to a trailing Poly player, and Poly is right back in it. Maybe 3 minutes to go now. Look at this sexiness. Poly, Alex Domine, what a debut for the young man. Look at this. I mean, this is so sexy right here. Little hesitation, little hezzy, little in, little out, see you later. And then gains fake dummy, gains some positive ground, and then drops it off with 2 guys on him. I mean, that is class right there. 17-12 Cal. Poly gets some momentum back here. And now I'm saying, all right, I'm staying on this side of the field to see what happens. Let's see if Poly can pull it off. On the restart here, Sam Walsh goes up for it. A great take there. Cal's over it. They're gaining ground. Number 4 here. Great positive ground for Cal. Over the ruck. I think they called a diving over there. Now, look at Poly's got 2 guys in the ruck themselves, and they called diving over on Poly. I don't know, another close one there. That one was close. But Cal's got it there in their own territory, and this is where I would love to see, to give it a strong runner like Sam Walsh, to just have a go, man. Just have a go. And that's what he does. He chops the ball. Poly gets one more opportunity here. You got Casano on the wing there, too. He could have dropped it off to him. Powerful runners. So here's Poly. About 1 minute to go. This is their last shot to try to take the lead or tie the game. And look at this. Everything stops. Domine picks up the Patrick Madden grubber. Talked to him after the match. Doname said, Pat, I still got some gas left in the tank. Put one through and I will get it. And that is exactly what happened. When you back the boys, good things happen. That's what Madden said after the game. You could check the interview in another post, but look at this. On the absolute money. On the money. Put it right in his chest. Russ can't get to him. Little hurdles the defender, and it's 19-17 Cal Poly with under a minute to go. This is unreal. All the momentum has swung back to Poly, but Cal still has a full minute to try to win this game in down to the last second fashion, which, to be honest with you, I thought there was a good chance that they would. Sam Walsh goes up for it again, and he gets the ball. This is it right here. Cal's got to dig in. You got to play smart, and you just need to put it to him now. Cal, 2-3 guys in the rucks again. Poly needs to roll away. Another penalty on Poly. Walsh getting it out. Sid Hollins to Tom Spaulding. The veteran comes in. He has to go with a big run. Back yourself, big fella. Falls down. Cal still keeping possession. This is it. Poly has got to play strong enough defense to pull it off, to pull off the upset. Madden's over that ball. This is another play where I thought Madden was over the ball. It's not called. We'll go back to it quick here. Check this out. So we have the tackle being made here. Down on the ground. Madden's hands. They come up right there. They're off the player. Cal takes, maybe you could call an extra roll here as well. Madden is over this ball. Look at this. He is over this ball. Cal is not releasing this ball. They're hanging on to it a little bit. Madden's over that ball. Cal's got knees on the ground, or one knee on the ground, or it's clean. It's a clean ruck. But Madden's over that ball. This is game over right here, in my opinion. It's not called. And Cal keeps possession of the ball. Sam Walsh gets it out. Casano's right there on his right. I would have loved to see him drop it off. I felt like that could have been the game. It's not. Cal keeps possession. Another call against Cal Poly. Cal given every opportunity to win this game. Every opportunity. Sam Walsh having a go. Poly's over it. The ball comes free. They're scrambling for it. Everybody's piling in. Don't even know what to call here. But Poly comes away with the ball. Waiting on the call. Is it against Poly again? That's the game.
Oh my
I mean,
God.
not exactly sure what the call was there, but yeah, upset city. Poly, ring the cowbells, baby, because Cal Poly took down Cal, and they did it the right way. This is a game for Cal Poly. This one will go down in the history books. I don't care what you have to say. This is the history books right here. This should go down in school history. Cal Poly taking down Cal in such an epic match. And you heard it right here from Rugby Sevens magazine down to the last second. Sevens freaking life, baby. Paladine reppin'. We will see you at West Coast Sevens Treasure Island. I think Poly comes in and rides that momentum, and they pull off another just spectacular tournament. Let's see it happen. Boys out in Cal Poly, don't allow a third place finish to prevent you. Don't allow a third place finish to say, okay, we've done well at this tournament. No, you take that third place finish and you say, we're going to surpass that at this tournament. We have not succeeded at our goal yet. We want to win the whole entire thing. If you want to be winners, you have to have that mentality. It's not about finishing better than you finished the last time, or third place or second place. Win. Walk in as a first place team. Show that you belong once again. I can't wait to see it. That being said, Cal is going to come in serious, and I would not be surprised if Cal wins this tournament out in Treasure Island. It's not going to be as easy as San Luis Obispo. Arizona's bringing their full side. There's 16 teams now at this tournament. We've got a team coming in from Canada. We don't know what to expect from them. But UCLA is coming back in full strength. The San Luis Obispo winners. It's going to be a really fun time out at West Coast Sevens Treasure Island. It will be streamed on Flow Rugby, and we'll be pumping out highlights when we can. Thanks for repping the brand, Rugby Sevens magazine. You know, we just do everything that we can to promote the game of sevens. That's what we're doing out here. We try to give you players some airtime. We try to expose you guys out here and give you exposure because you're great players, and that's all that we're trying to do. And we're trying to do interviews after matches, and we're trying to do interviews after games. We're trying to highlight you guys that deserve the recognition. This beautiful game deserves the recognition. And I don't care what anyone has to say. This game deserves the recognition. It's a beautiful game of sevens. It's all about the sevens life, baby. And I can't wait to get back out there at West Coast Sevens because I got so much passion for this stuff. It's just amazing. I love Rugby Sevens. I can't wait for it to continue to take off in America and beyond. And we're just pumped to be there. So Dustin Rosen, Rugby Sevens magazine, down to the last second. Sevens life. Mic drop. Just kidding. This thing is expensive.